a smile may gift the sky.
I'm sorry, I didn't think anybody was out here.
I'm sorry.
It's not you, it's just that...
You're somewhat new here, aren't you?
3 weeks.
It takes some adjustment.
How long have you been here?
Couple of months.
Then you're kind of new here yourself.
In a way, yes.
I came here to Bentley because they're supposed to have constant care.
Oh, what's wrong with you, if you don't mind my asking?
No, I don't mind. I've got chronic diabetes.
Oh, diabetes mellitus.
Is there something the matter with you? I mean, are you sick?
Oh, I should say so. I have one of the worst cases of old age in the history of medical science. The mortality rate is incredible.
Oh, I thought there might be something you were getting treatment for.
No. You don't need anything special to qualify for Bentley. Old age is quite sufficient.
Have you ever lived in the Presbyterian home?
No.
That's where I really wanted to go to.
Why didn't you?
They have a very unusual financial setup.
What's that?
You have to give them all your money.
That's the place. That's a goddamn place. The Presbyterian home. Jesus Christ, what a racket. Think of all the poor bastards there thinking they're working for themselves, when they actually are working for the Presbyterian home. Shit!
You don't have to go there.
Of course you don't have to go there. You don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to. No. That's a damn lie. If you live long enough, you end up in one of these places.
I suppose you're right. Of course, if you had enough money...
Oh, no. Don't be deluded by money either. I know of some very wealthy people in old age homes. Loneliness. It's as simple as that.
That's why I wanted to go to the Presbyterian home. I've got friends there I've known all my life.
Why didn't you give them all your money?
Oh, I couldn't bring myself to do that.
Who the hell could? Who the hell could? You know, it is unreasonable to expect anyone to sort of turn over everything he has. A person is entitled to some private property, and I don't care how nice the place is. Even the welfare department lets you keep $2,500.
Oh, you could be right. It's just a matter of...
It is not a matter of opinion. A fact is a fact. Do you play cards?
Oh, I haven't played cards for years. I used to love to play. Why, I'd sit up till 2 o'clock playing rummy or pinochle. If my mother had known, she'd have killed me. We were brought up old-time Methodist, you know, and we considered card playing a sin.
The only sin in playing cards is drawing on an inside straight. And even that is not a sin if you fill it.
That's poker you're talking about, isn't it?
What? The inside straight? Yes, that's poker, yeah.
Oh, that's something I could never get used to. For one thing, I could never figure out what beat what.
Did you ever play gin?
Is gin and rummy the same thing? Seems to me they called it gin rummy.
Oh, it's the same principle. I keep score on what is known as a Hollywood basis. Come on, here, I'll show you. Oh, by the way, I'm Willa Martin.
I'm Fonzia Dorsey.
Pleased to meet you, Fonzia. Now, the first thing to do, I think you're going to enjoy this. The first thing to do is to deal the cards. 10 for me, 11 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The reason I am giving you 11 is that you will start the game, which will be a discard.
Oh, do all the same kind go together like kings and eights?
Yes, or sequence in the same suit, like ace, king, and queen of hearts, or 7, 8, and 9 of clubs, or whatever. But they all have to be 3 in a row.
Do I lay them down as soon as I get them?
No. You hold on to the cards till all the cards are matched up except one. Then you discard that and say gin.
Oh, that's a little different than the way we played. The way we played, you used to lay them down as soon as you got them. You know, 3 of a kind or whatever.
Yeah, but this is the accepted way. You go anywhere in the world, this is how gin will be played.
Oh, I accept it.
Good.
I kind of like the idea you surprise the other person when you get gin.
Right. Oh, there is another way of going out too, and that's by knocking.
Knocking?
Yeah. All that means is, if the cards that don't match up add up to less than 10 points, you can knock.
Uh-huh.
Now, did I say that right? Let me show you. Okay, all your cards here are matched up except this 6 and this 2. Now you can knock, you can say I'll knock with 8 points. Now, if I have more than 8 points, you win. If I have less than 8 points, I win. Do you understand that?
I think so, but I think I'll stick to the gin part of the game first.
That's all right. Okay, that's fine. Let's play. Fonsia, Weller, I keep score all the time. You don't worry about it. Some people play up to 150 points. We will play up to 100. It is still legitimate, but faster. Here, let's start it again. Okay.
This is exciting. I'm actually enjoying myself. You know, if you would have told me 15 minutes ago that I'd be sitting here playing gin rummy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Playing gin rummy with someone.
No, I can see all your cards.
I thought this was going to be an awful day.
Yes, Visitors' Day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a family?
Oh, of course. I have a son almost 45 years old, Larry.
Mr. Dorsey passed on?
We were only married 4 years. We got a divorce when Larry was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Walter did pass on a few years ago. I have a sister, Hattie. She lives in Ottawa, and I haven't seen her for 15 years.
Does your son live here in town?
No. He and his wife make their home in Denver.
Denver? Oh. And I guess you don't see too much of him either, do you?
No, he hasn't been home for more than a year. I have 2 lovely grandchildren, both boys. Now, Stephen is 12, and Larry Jr., oh my goodness, 16, almost a man.
Well, they grow up quickly.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 3.
Oh, Willard, I am sorry. I think I'm sitting here with gin in my hand already. Now, there's 4 of the kings, and 3 nines, and the 5, 6, and 7 of spades. I have the 8 too, but I can just discard that.
Good. Very good. I'm stuck with 9 and 8 of hearts at 17. Now, you get 25 points for gin. So 25 and 17 is 42. Foncia, 42 points to the good in the first game.
Weller, I am sorry. I get to talking and I forget what I'm doing.
No, you you played that hand very well.
Beginner's luck.
No. A lot of people would have discarded the queens right away, and you held on to it and then filled it down.
I didn't realize that there was so much strategy to the game.
Oh, yes. Anyone who says that gin is a game of luck doesn't know what the game is all about.
I was just about to ask you
One,
about...
1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11. These cards are no good.
I was just about to ask you about your children.
I have 3 children, all grown up, of course, 2 sons and a daughter.
Do you hear from them often?
No, we have sort of lost touch over the years.
Oh, that's awful. I mean to lose touch that way.
I'm also divorced, you know. Their mother did not encourage a close relationship between us, and she moved to another city, she and the children, that is. I had a business established here, so I could not move, and she eventually remarried. That was more or less the end of that.
Oh, how awful.
But those days, of course, the divorce courts gave the woman a great deal of power, and there was nothing I could do about it.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Weller. Now that's just what some men deserve. You just know justice. Now that would have suited the one I had just right.
It doesn't suit anyone just right.
Oh, Weller, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the man I married.
I know, and I would not wish it on him either.
Oh, well, if you would have seen the hell I've been through, you would have changed your tune mighty fast, Jim.
So it is. So it is.
I got everything I needed right away.
You certainly did.
It's pleasant around here, isn't it? The rooms are small, though. Trying to get all your worldly possessions in a little 10-foot square box makes you realize.
1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11. Makes you realize what?
Just makes you realize. What did you do with all the things you had? You must have had a lot of things.
I sold them.
Oh, it's hard to part with things you've had all your life.
Does the food around here give you diarrhea?
Well,
Well, it is a legitimate question.
not that I've noticed.
You would notice. You would notice.
Oh, this is a mess.
Must be better than this.
What kind of business were you in?
I was in a research and marketing firm.
Oh, no. What kind of work did you do?
Well, basically I told people how to run their business. If a company had a product to sell, I would tell them where to sell it or who to sell it to or how much to charge for it.
Oh, that's something I could never figure out.
What was that?
How much to charge for something?
What were you selling?
Nothing. But I'd see something that I liked, like a lamp, and the price tag would say $10, and then I'd see another one just like it, and it would be over 100. There was just no way of telling.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I remember when I was just getting started in business, I wanted this job in this particular company. And I was in a room with the president and a group of their executives. At one point, the president turned to me and said, how much is this going to cost us? Those days I was afraid of asking for too much money. I thought the business was worth 4,400, 500 actually. And then, but I was so nervous, but I cut it back to 4, but I was so nervous I said 4. Then the president turned to one of the members and said, well, does 4,000 sound in line to you, Harry? And the other guy said, yeah, 4,000 sounds about right to me.
Oh, Weller, you're making that up.
No, as God is my judge. This is what he said. 4,000 sounds just about right to me.
Did you tell him you meant 400?
What?
No, well, if it was only worth 500.
It was worth whatever he was willing to pay.
Finally, Jim!
God damn it! I knew you were keeping tracks. Just gave straight, talking too damn much.
You know, I never heard my father use a curse word in all his life.
You never played gin with him.
I should hope not. Papa would never have played cards. He never drank or smoked, and he didn't run around either.
Admirable. Minor virtues, but admirable nevertheless. You know, lately, I've been thinking a lot about my father. Now, there was a man who would never settle for checker playing in the park. After he retired, he went to the office every morning till he died at the age of 83. Of course, he owned his own company. He could afford to do that. He had better luck with his business partner than I did.
Did you have bad luck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know, I don't understand all this entertainment.
Oh, that's just the song fest.
No.
Oh, it's a group of singers from the Grace Avenue Methodist Church Choir. Some of them sang professionally.
No. I don't mean who is singing, but I don't understand this constant need for entertaining us. You know, sometimes I think they feel that if there is choir singing here or a goddamn magician performing tricks, we are all going to drop dead en masse right in front of their eyes. And then they're going to feel guilty as hell because deep down they know that the Grace Avenue Methodist Church Choir would have kept us alive, at least for another night.
I thought the magician was pretty good.
He poured milk all over the floor.
Oh, he made it disappear. I knew it was a trick. He poured it into the newspaper and it did disappear.
It went all over the floor. I saw it. I was in the front row.
Oh, well, you couldn't see it from 2 or 3 rows back.
That's why magicians like to perform in old age homes. Half of them are shaking so goddamn bad they can't focus, and the other half is fast asleep. Now what are you looking for?
I'll tell you.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell you.
Well, I know it's one of these 2 cards, and I have a feeling the one I discard is going to be the one you want. Well, here goes nothing.
You were right, Weller. Jim.
Good God!
told you something. Is there anything too hard for God to do? If God promised you by his stripes you are healed, if God promised you that he will supply all of your needs according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus, if God promised that he would save you and your household, if God promised that he would restore to you your marriage, if God promised to you that he would bring your children back to you again and save their souls, if God promised you that he would do all these things, and my friend, why should we doubt God? We should say, devil, you're alive. Circumstances, you're alive. Symptoms, you're alive. Sickness, you're alive. Disease, you're alive. What God has promised, God is also able to fulfill. Oh, hallelujah! Hallelujah! Glory! Glory!
Keller!
Allie, free!
What?
You didn't find me?
Brother, have you gone crazy?
No. Oh, it's a very appealing thought at times, but I was doing nothing more bizarre than pick a book from the bottom shelf.
For a minute there, I thought you'd lost your mind.
No, I should say that this place inspired certain loneliness, no?
This is practically the first time I've seen you two talk to all week.
Well, after I met my Waterloo at gin,
That was fun, wasn't it?
perhaps you'll grant me a rematch this afternoon?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, listen to them in there. Every visitor's day is bedlam around here.
Thank God they don't come out here.
Oh, sometimes they do. Sometimes some of them drift over to the fort as well. The other day, Gladys May's daughter and son-in-law brought her out to the fort.
Isn't that a tribe?
Of course, they didn't bring their children with them, but they talk so loud, like the lady is deaf or something. There's nothing wrong with her hearing, you know. You know, when she's out here alone, she tells me not to make so much noise shuffling past.
She's thin as a rail.
She brought out some sandwiches and tried to get her to eat it.
Oh, she won't eat a thing. I don't know what keeps her alive.
Well, they had brought a coloring book for her. They expected her to amuse herself coloring.
Poor soul sits to the window all day. Coloring would be something for her to do.
Oh, she'll have nothing of it. Nothing at all. Then they started talking about me, as if I wasn't even here. And at one point the woman says, "See that nice man amuses himself playing cards?" I just looked at her, and then in her loud voice she says, "Don't be, sir."
What did you say?
I said nothing, I was dumbfounded. Jeez. And here's this woman, trying to define my life in one sentence. How does she think she is? See that nice man amuses himself playing cards.
Oh, well, I don't think she meant it that way. I think she was just trying to show Gladys that there was something other to do than staring out of the window all day.
But why use me as a model retiree, for Christ's sake?
Oh, she wasn't talking about your life. Well, Lord, look at all you've done.
Oh, no, she's talking about my life as it is now. I'm still alive, damn it.
I should hope to tell you.
Oh, I don't know. I feel jumpy. I don't know how to act with people anymore. I'm unsure of myself. I'm rusty. There's no one here to have a decent conversation with anyone. You're the only one I talk to.
I know, it's awful. You'd think there would be somebody you could talk to in a place that has as many people as they have here.
Half of them are catatonic, for Christ's sake. And sometimes the ones who do talk makes you appreciate the ones who don't.
The complaining?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard so many aches and pains in all my life. Lord, child, my back is killing me.
I know her. Oh, I can see from here to that door. What are we to do? Either that or listen to the health doctors as if we are children.
Isn't that the truth? I never take my medicine. Oh no, I take our medicine.
I say to hell with them, to hell with all of them.
That's what I say too.
Monsieur Dorsey, your father would roll over in his grave.
You said it, I didn't.
You know something? It's almost 3 o'clock and we haven't amused ourselves yet.
I feel a little faint.
I will amuse you immediately. And at our age, it means only one thing. I'll get the cards.
Weller.
Couple of hands of gin, Mrs. Dorsey, and you'll feel as good as new. Why don't you try that chair this time?
All right. Now I do hope I remember how this goes.
Well, the way you played last time, I don't think you need to, nothing to worry about. Monsieur Weller.
You know, my
Fonzie.
family never called me anything
Weller.
but Fonzie.
Fonzie?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you spelled that right.
Well, why would they change Fonzie to Fonzie?
Beats me.
Which do you prefer?
Oh, it doesn't make any difference to me.
Well, I'll call whichever comes to my mind first. How about that?
That'll be fine.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now, why do I get 11 cards and you only get 10? I swear I've forgotten.
That's because I dealt the cards and you will make the first play, which will be a discard. Come on, get your cards organized. All right, discard one now. Okay, the game is underway. You have 10 cards and I have 10 cards.
I swear this game relaxes me.
Oh, gin is a very relaxing game. I used to play a lot on my business trips, you know. And I had it all figured out. San Francisco to Chicago to Hollywood. Los Angeles to New York, 4. New York to Los Angeles, 5. You always get headwinds going west.
All the time you were playing gin then didn't seem like you were frittering your life away. Why should it be any different now?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
Well, we don't want to talk about that now anyway, do we?
Well, have you played?
I'm just trying to
Come
figure
on,
this
come on,
out.
play a card.
All right. I'll knock with 3.
You told me you never played this game before.
Oh, you explained about knocking last week.
And as I recall, you're somewhat hazy about it.
Oh, no, I understood it. I just said I'd stick to the gin part of the game first.
We don't have to worry about your memory anymore.
That was right, wasn't it?
Exceedingly. Jeez. 10, 20, 30, 40, 42, 43, 45, 48. Minus 5 gives you 45.
Oh, my Lord, this chair is killing my back. You know, I just sounded like Mrs. Leella in there now.
Doesn't seem to hurt your gin game any.
I'll just get this cushion and put it behind my back. My Lord, look at the way you shuffle those cards. My Lord, if I was to shuffle them like that, there'd be cards flying every which way.
It's not difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What a mess.
Do you like stewed tomatoes?
No.
I never talked to anybody that did.
Well, they serve them often up here.
I can't understand that. You know, with all the wonderful vegetables there are in this world,
Dietitians are not known for their originality.
do you know, I think I could do better than that, Mrs. Gibran, what is her name?
Gibran.
Gibran. Jim!
I just dealt my cards.
I know, I got everything I needed right away.
That seems to happen quite a lot to you, doesn't it? Jesus. And I'm stuck with 23. And that'll put you 67. That puts you out of the first game and gives you a 67 leg on the second game. God.
You didn't get any points at all in that game.
No, I did not get any points at all in this game.
That's too bad.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since I got a point, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sure you win one soon.
I would say the percentages are definitely starting to favor me. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, I just got the dizziest feeling in my head.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's those pills they're giving me. They don't seem to hit me right.
What, do you know what they're giving you?
I'm not sure. It seems like a different prescription.
Well, you better have your doctor check. Your own doctor, that is, not one of those welfare quacks.
I'm not here on welfare.
I didn't say you were on welfare. I simply asked you to get the medicine checked, that's all.
I'm sorry, Weller. I didn't mean to jump at you.
Oh, play a card. When you got dizzy just now, did everything seem unreal, distorted?
No, just a dizziness like I was going to fall off the chair for a minute.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I'll be sitting in my room, or even here for that matter, when everything will take on a dreamlike quality. The people, the room, the furniture, everything. Like it wasn't really happening. At first I could snap out of it, but then a couple of times it hit me and I couldn't shake it. There's this feeling of sheer terror came on me. And I was there panic-stricken, not knowing what to do. God, I know. And for no reason at all. And people, of course, would be going around minding their business. I'm sure they didn't know there's something wrong with me. Then it would pass.
That's nothing in this world but nerves.
Whose discard is it, mine?
I think so.
I tell you, it's one of the worst feelings I ever had in my life.
I went through something like that a long time ago with my divorce.
How did you get over it?
Time.
Time? Just time?
Just time.
Have you played?
No.
Well, are you going to play a card?
All right.
I suppose I should knock while I still have the chance. Probably you're sitting there with gin already.
Not quite.
Nothing? Nothing. Nothing.
There it is. Jim!
God damn it, I just can't believe this. I'm stuck with 8, and you are one of the luckiest players I've ever seen play gin in my life.
You should have not.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20.
You would have really have beaten me. I was waiting for that queen. I thought I'd never get it.
What?
I said I thought I'd never get the queen.
You mean to tell me you held on to queens throughout the entire hand?
That's what I'm saying. I have these two queens, and if you would have knocked, you would have really beaten me. Now do you understand?
That is dumb. That is dumb thing. Holding face guard that long. Yes, I don't understand it. I can't believe it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I won the game, didn't I?
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't relate how you played gin to the fact that you won a few games.
What do you relate it to?
The most incredible runs of luck I have seen in my life, that's what.
Oh, don't shout at me, Weller, for mercy's sakes.
All right, I'm sorry I raised my voice. It is frustration. Nothing but frustration.
Did you ever have any of your things turn up missing since you've been here?
You've been stolen damn right, here. A $300 watch.
Oh, my Lord, I never heard about that. Did you call the police?
Of course I did.
What did they do?
Well, they came here and took my name and address and said, well, it happens all the time.
Oh, you think they could do more than that?
Well, it would be naive to expect them to come here and solve the case, don't you think? What do you want them to do? Run around fingerprinting everybody?
Well, I suppose you're right. They've stolen just about everything that they can get their hands on, and you can't prove a thing.
Of course, if they paid anything, they got some decent help. Oh no, they're too dumb for that.
Now, Weller, I've been sitting here playing the game just like you.
You got gin?
Yeah.
God damn it! Do you have to win all the time? Can't you lose just once?
Weller, I'm sorry. I'm not trying.
Oh, you're not even trying. How reassuring. Jeez. Now I've forgotten how I stopped. I know it was a bundle. Whatever it was, it puts you out in the second game too. Or I will call it 50. 50 and 26 is 76 and 25 is 100. No, can't be 50, must be 40. That gives you 91.
Weller, I don't want to go through this every time I win. I'd sooner not play.
But look at this.
I can't help it.
Oh, you can't help it. You can't help it if I don't know how to play
Weller, I'm going to
Look,
quit
woman, I
if
have...
you keep this up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I raised my voice.
How would you like to play cards if you're being yelled at all the time?
I said I'm sorry.
Well, you take it too seriously. Lord, it's only a game.
Fine, you're a decent hand.
I've got a good one.
You always get a good one.
Lord Weller, you're getting red in the face. I'm afraid something's going to happen to you.
I get that, listen. All right? You have diabetes or something else. Or play a card. Won't help.
I don't want you to have a stroke right in front of me.
Look, I will worry about the stroke. Will you please play the cards? Any 5, any 6, 7 of clubs. Shit.
I've got gin.
I don't believe it. Sure. I don't believe it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Look, God, man, look at that shit.
Weller!
Christ almighty. Oh, never mind. She's probably out of my ear. Fonzie. Fonzie. She's probably out here in the garden. Fonzie, is that you there?
What is it, Weller?
I want to talk to you. It's getting pretty dark. You better come in.
I'll be in a while. Why don't you just go on?
Oh, I don't mind sitting till you're ready to come in.
I want to be alone for a while, Weller. Out here, not in my room.
Oh, I don't want to upset you. I don't mind waiting.
No. It's dark out there now. It was so pretty before, with all the pretty flowers.
Once I'll come straight to the point. I owe you an apology.
Yes, you do.
But I'm all right. I'm embarrassed by my behavior yesterday, and I'm sorry I upset you. I'm sorry.
I don't know whether you mean it or whether you're just joking.
Of course I mean it. What do you want me to say? That I behave like a complete ass? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's all.
Well, you frighten me. I don't think you realize how much your temper affects people.
Oh, I suppose it could get awesome at times, but there's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, I'm not so much afraid of what you might do to me. I just don't know what's going to happen next when you threw that table.
Oh, that was nothing, and it wasn't directed at you anyway.
Still, it frightened me.
Well, Fonzie, let us face it, except a couple of times I lost my temper. We have enjoyed this company, haven't we?
Weller, I thoroughly enjoy your company, but you can't play gin.
What? What do you mean I can't play gin? Oh, woman, I have been...
No, I don't mean you can't play gin. I mean you can't play gin without losing your temper.
Jesus Christ, next thing you know, you'll think you're some kind of an expert, for Christ's sake.
Oh, Lord knows I'm no expert. I only play like an expert.
God, she has done it, she has played it.
Weller, I'm only teasing you. As the Lord is my Savior, Weller, I'm only teasing you.
A lot of people tease like that. They say what the hell they mean, and then they say we're only kidding. Where's this? Keep a damn thing here.
Weller, I'm not going to play cards with you.
All right, go in. Go in with those glassy-eyed bastards.
You shouldn't talk about them like that. You're part of this thing here too, you know.
Oh, yeah? In that case, I am that part that is still breathing. Don't you kid yourself that this is anything more than a warehouse. A warehouse for the emotionally and intellectually dead. Nothing but a place to store them till their bodies quit.
God, you're cynical.
Not cynical, I'm just a fact.
I'm glad I don't look at life that way. It's just the mercy of God that you and I can get around a little better than they. And they're just sick, that's all.
They are not half as sick as the people who put them here. And they're not a third as sick as the bunch that is supposed to be taking care of them.
On what side of this are you on anyways, Weller? Sometimes I think you're just looking for a fight.
I'm not looking for anything, I'm just trying to mind my own business, that's all.
You've got a horrible temper and a sarcastic streak.
So what? If I were you, I wouldn't be talking about other people's shortcomings.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, neither one of us is winning any popularity contest, are we, on Visitors' Day?
Oh, I see. Nobody comes to see me, so I'm an evil person.
Have you heard of Ty Cobb?
He played baseball.
Right, he played baseball. He played baseball for 24 years. Do you know how many of his teammates came to his funeral? 3. Kind of makes you think that Ty Cobb was something less than a kind and warm, loving person, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Well, he is 3 ahead of us on Visitors.
Just what are you driving at, Weller?
Why doesn't your son come to visit you?
I told you he lived in Denver. I thought you understood that.
Then why aren't you in a home in Denver? Or at least you would think that you are comfortable or in a decent place.
Well, I don't want to talk about it anymore. The Sunshine ladies are coming tonight. I think I'll just go in and talk to them for a while.
Help yourself.
I suppose you think that they're just so many jerks, too.
No. I never said anything like that. They're a darn sight better than some of the other people who come here. Like the bunch who came looking for, substitute grandparents? What were they called?
Extension family.
Extension family, right. No, not extension family, something else.
Extended.
Extended family. Unitarians. Wanted to psychoanalyze everything for Christ's sake.
Well, I wish you wouldn't use the Lord's name so much.
Well, what's it going to be, Gin or the Sunshine Ladies?
I think I should go in.
All right. But they're not going to be here for another hour, for Christ's sake.
Still, I think I better go.
All right, damn it, go in. I don't know how you can stand it. Same look of face after face. You should see them when they change bed linens, or maybe you have. All lined up in their wheelchairs, in the hallway, like rows of wrinkled pumpkin heads.
But I suppose I could play a few hands. You're just going to pester me until
Well,
I...
what else is there to do? Can you find my scorecard somewhere, please? Thank you.
Not much, I guess. And I get so tired of all that TV. And all Mrs. Liella wants to talk about is her funeral arrangements.
You won't get a hotter topic of conversation here. Don't care who you talk to, not here anyway.
My mother was the same way. As far as I can remember, funerals were the only social life she had. Oh, look at the pot calling the kettle black. Now I'm talking just like they are in there.
That's what happens when you stray too far away from playing gin. Atrophy. You know what? One of these days you will be looking out the window all day long.
Well, you're impossible. Now, if I win, don't you yell at me.
Monsieur, I fully expect you to win, and I promise not to rant and rave about it.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I swear, Ponty, you get upset at the silliest things.
Well,
You do.
sometimes I guess. You know, something used to worry me sick when I was working.
What was that?
This is silly, I know. But I used to be afraid that I'd misspell a word.
What? That's the novel fear for you.
It's true. I had to work after I divorced Walter. I worked as an apartment manager. I didn't have much education to speak of.
You have a good mind.
Still, I was always afraid that they were going to find out.
Find out what?
That I didn't graduate from high school.
Jesus Christ. You're afraid that, who cares if you did not graduate from high school? How old are you anyway?
71.
71, and you're afraid that someone's going to find out that 50 years ago you did not graduate from high school.
Weller,
You have got in again.
yeah.
I know it. I'm stuck with it. Do you know that you're supposed to put the discard face down when you get gin?
Oh, I'm sorry, Weller.
It's not a big deal, but that's how the game is played, that's all.
I hope you win one soon.
What do I get? 33. And I get my customary goose egg.
I'm sure you'll win one soon.
And don't be sorry for it. And I don't, you just play your game, damn it. And I don't want you sitting there waiting for poor Weller to lose. I'm one of the best goddamn gin players that you'll ever see.
All right, Weller. Transfer.
What?
Transfer.
What the hell are you talking about?
How many R's are there in the word transfer?
Transfer. 2.
Huh.
Oh, what the hell, 3.
There are 3 R's in the word transfer. I used to have to look up that word every time I spelled it for 25 years. Of course, you've got a lot of people transferred in the apartment business.
You're not paying attention to what you're doing.
Yes, I am.
You just gave me a jack of hearts.
Well, I can't use it.
Well, you knew I was keeping jack because I picked up a jack only 30 seconds ago, and so why did you give me another jack?
Because I'm not keeping jacks.
Right. I got gin. And you'll be pleased to know that your little plan worked.
What plan in the name
I
of...
told you not to lose on purpose. I mean it. I don't need you to let me win.
I'm not letting you win. Oh, Weller, I wish you could see yourself now.
Where do you think you're going?
If you could see yourself now, you wouldn't have to.
I said, where do you think you're going?
It's getting late, Weller. I think we should go in.
We are nowhere near finished. You sit down there and play your card.
Besides, you said you wouldn't get this way.
I'm not getting anywhere. All I'm asking you to do is to play your cards right and try to win.
Weller, I don't like this. It's not right. Maybe you should see a doctor when they come by. Maybe the doctor can give you some pills.
Look, I will worry about the doctor. You play your cards as you normally would, and please try to win. Look, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. No, we are going to get to the bottom of this because you are going to help me. What we are going to do is to find out what force is at work here. There is a reason why you constantly draw precisely the card you want. And you do that come hell or high water, and I'm going to find out.
Weller, I'm not feeling very well.
Play your cards, damn it! Please, play your cards.
This is ridiculous.
I don't care if it is ridiculous or not. Now, and this card, and that will be the card that Monsieur wants, and she will pick it up. She did. What did I tell you? She did. She did.
Weller, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself and the little man sitting there. Can you see him? Now, I'll discard this one. And Monsieur will pick it up. Guys, what did I tell you? She controls my mind. Now I'll trick her. I'll discard this one. No, at the last moment I discard this one. And she doesn't pick it up. I think I found the answer. You are a witch, aren't you? Are you some kind of a witch? Oh, no. Can be. This must be divine intervention, isn't it? Isn't it divine intervention?
Weller, stop it.
It is, isn't it?
Weller, I think we should go in.
You have got gin, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Look, you have got to declare when you get gin. I don't want you sitting there with gin in your hand waiting for me to get out.
I need one more card, and when I get it, believe me, I'll tell you.
You won't get it from me. I tell you that.
Well, there it is. I've got it. Now can we quit?
Who gave you that card? Who gave you that card? God gave you that card, didn't he? Did not God give you that card?
Yes, Weller, God gave me that card.
And don't you patronize me, you bitch.
Just who do you think you're talking to, man?
All right. I shouldn't have said this.
I'm not
sorry.
going to sit here and have you call me names.
Well, I told you I'm sorry. That ought to be enough.
I've had enough of this whole thing.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to call one of the nurses.
No, you stay right there. Why do you want to call the nurse? What are you going to tell her? That you're being held hostage by a maniac, forcing you to play gin or what?
Well, I should tell her something.
No, sit down. Sit down right there.
Oh, this is so upsetting.
Look, please. We'll play one hand. One more hand, and then we'll play. God, I say. What is the score? Bonds here 1,000, 10,000. Oh, wait. Look, we'll play this one hand. I promise you, and then you'll go.
I hope this is quick.
You mean I didn't deal a perfect hand? I must be slipping.
Just play your cards, Weller.
Just play your cards, Vera. My, are we getting tough?
Not tough, just tired, very tired.
All you have to do is, God damn it! All you have to do is to win this hand real quick and then we can go in. Son of a bitch. I'm talking about the cards.
No, you're not.
Damn it!
Every second word has to be a curse word,
Shit.
doesn't it?
So say it. You got it? Say it. Say it!
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake, one you can say. Louder than that, can't you? I can hardly hear you.
Damn it, Jim!
All right. You can go in now.
Mrs. May just told me my sister Hattie was on the porch, came to see me.
I thought you said she lived in Ottawa.
I did.
Oh, sir, no one has been here.
I didn't expect there would be.
How have you been?
Mrs. Mays isn't very clever, you know.
Oh, you can't pay any attention to what she says. Half the time she doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Oh, she got the message straight all right.
Well, what am I supposed to have said?
She said, Mr. Martin told me to tell you your sister's waiting on the porch.
Oh, whoa. I didn't say anything like that, no.
Who the Harry do you think you're kidding, Weller? Did I believe a story like that? A sister I haven't seen for 15 years? I'd come out looking for her?
So you didn't believe it? What the hell are you complaining about then?
Oh, it's disgusting how far you'd go just to get me out here.
Oh, I don't care if you don't come out or not.
Oh, yes, you do. I know why you want me out here. It's that blasted gin game. You just can't get it off your mind.
Well, I haven't played for a week, have I?
I haven't seen you for a week.
Well, I still could have asked you to come if I was so fired so hot about it.
I know it's on your mind. I can tell.
And what's wrong with that? Does that make me some kind of a nut?
You just can't drop it, Weller. It was a game. You lost. It's over. Forget it.
Well, supposing I want to play you again.
Oh, no, you don't. It would be the same thing all over again. I may be old, but I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy either.
I never saw a man get so wild in all your life over a game of cards. There's something wrong. It's not natural, Weller.
I know all about how you think there's something unnatural with me. I know that. They called me to the office last Tuesday to tell me that they're thinking of having a psychiatrist come and talk to me. Do you know what will happen if he finds there's something wrong with my mind? They will have me committed to the state mental hospital. The very fact that I complained makes me a troublemaker.
I thought you might needed help. You could need help and not know what you know. All I was trying to do was help you.
I don't need your help, and don't you go judging me.
All right. I just felt as long as you had some money, maybe you could talk to somebody that could help you.
Money? Who said I had money?
You did. You had your own business. You did well, I thought. You flew around the country. I just assumed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hell, I had money all right. I practically built that goddamn business myself. And I still would have had it if I had better luck with my business partners than I did. I was literally thrown out of my own business.
Could they do that? Didn't you get anything?
Well, it was too complicated. I had money all right. I had $47,000. Then I made the mistake of getting sick. Then I made the mistake of getting well. I was at the Bel Air convalescent home for 2.5 years after I got my heart attack. Then I had a relapse. I had been admitted to the hospital for 4 days. And those bastards at Bel Air would not hold my bed. I didn't have any money, and so they didn't have to keep the bed. So I was placed here. Placed by some dolly, brainless bastard in the welfare department. And you are trying to have me declare some kind of a personality problem around here.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. No, if I wouldn't have said something, they'd come out here and find one of us on the floor.
What totally ridiculous.
I don't think I'm being ridiculous. When I'm the one that's getting pushed around and shouted at, and when you get like that, I don't know what you might do.
What do you think I'm going to do? Hit you on the head?
I just don't know.
You just don't know. You make harsh judgments once here. I'm crazy, I'm vulgar, I'm a potential murderer. According to you, I take the Lord's name in vain, so I'm a hopeless sinner, I'm dishonest in business.
I never said that.
What?
That you were dishonest in
The
business.
hell you didn't. Remember the guy who paid me $4,000?
Well, you said yourself it was only worth $500.
I said it was worth whatever he was willing to pay.
You're the one that has to live with it.
You know what's the problem with most of the people in the world today? They all have a mother like you.
That's the most insulting remark I've ever heard of in my life.
God, I think your son must have had a hell of a time of it.
Weller, that's personal and it's none of your business.
I know why your son doesn't visit you. I know how I know. It has a damn thing to do with Denver or distance or anything like that. You have made him feel like the lowest piece of crap on earth, that he can't stand the sight of you. He hates you.
That's not true, and I won't have you talk to me like that.
He hasn't done a thing right, has he? He hasn't done a thing to please you, has he?
Weller, stop it, I'm warning you.
He does not even live in Denver, does he?
Well, that's the craziest thing I ever heard of.
Portia is guilty of lying because her son lives here and she knows it.
He does not hate me. He doesn't hate me.
Then why doesn't he come to visit you? Why does he ignore his own mother?
Because he just doesn't bother, I guess. He just doesn't bother. How did you know he lived here?
I didn't. I was guessing.
Guessing?
Yes, I was guessing.
Guessing? You bastard! You bastard! You bastard! What?
Once I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's getting dark. It's getting cold too, and the storm is getting closer.
Well, I lied to you. I'm here on welfare too.
Well, I guess we have lived too long, Fonzie.
I had a little bit of money to quit the hospital bills and trying to look after myself. Plus, I still had that little house on Ash Street I was trying to run. But I fixed his wagon on that house. That's one thing. It went straight to the presbytery.
Look, I'm sorry about the things I said. I didn't mean it.
They can do whatever they want with it. He won't get his hands on that.
Here comes the rain.
I know who he takes after. His father was as rotten as they come. I did hope that Larry would be different after all I did for him. What's he up and do about 5 years but try to look up his father? Over my dead body, I said, you do that, and you've seen the last of me. Sometimes I think he does hate me. I don't know.
Look, you're getting upset over nothing. There's nothing in the world you can do.
I know I shouldn't get this way.
You're only doing yourself harm. The thing to do is to take your mind off him. Here. I hope you didn't take it home. Oh, I guess not. You hit a power line or something. What the hell is that? The roof is leaking. The goddamn roof is leaking. They are supposed to have renovated this place 5 years ago and the roof's still leaking. Jeez. The walls are of paper so you can poke a finger through it. The heat doesn't work. This is a slum. This is a goddamn slum and it is falling apart. Look, look at it. Look at it. That switch. It's a damn near 45-degree angle. I don't know how drunk a man has to be to find out that it's not straight up.
I know it's so.
I guess it's going to rain all afternoon.
I think so.
Come, I'll play a hand or two.
Weller, you're such an enjoyable person to be with. You've got such a marvelous sense of humor. If it wouldn't be for that damn gin game.
Monsieur Dorsey, such language. Ooh.
I played all the cards I knew to play.
I'm not going to argue with you. We are going to play gin.
That's it. You're not going to drop this gin game business and I'm not going to play. So there's no use me sitting here arguing with you. I'll just go on in.
You stay right where you are.
It's the only thing I know to do.
What do you mean it's the only thing you know how to do?
Well, I came out here to talk to you. I didn't want to play gin. All I wanted to...
All you wanted to do was to manipulate me. We have been playing your game. Now we are going to play mine.
I'm not even going to get into this with you.
The hell you are not. You came out here anyway, didn't you? You knew your sister Harry wasn't here. You saw through my little plan to get here. Don't tell me that you don't enjoy beating me game after game, watching me get angrier and angrier.
Taking a chance and Lord knows what kind of violence.
Oh, ridiculous.
Oh, I don't think I'm being ridiculous when I say that when you get that way, I think you're capable of doing anything.
Will you get off that for Christ's sake and come and sit down?
No, I'm going in.
No, you're not going. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? You can't go.
Let go of me. You're hurting me. Let go of me.
Why? They'll hear you.
Well, I hope they do.
Oh, you do you? You do. Yes, you can go and tell them that I've been shouting at you again, right? Vindictive, that's what you are. Vindictive. Screwed your own son out of the house. God knows for what reason.
You shut up about that. And who do you think you are anyway? You don't know the situation. I might have had good reason for what I did. You're the one that's vindictive. Just saying anything to me, just because I won't play that damn gin game.
Sit down. Sit down right there.
Damn you! All right, damn you!
We'll play this one hand and you play to win, damn it.
Don't you worry about that, mister.
This is the game. This is the game.
Deal.
Right. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. God, I'm going to beat you this game. By God, I'm going to beat you.
I don't know what makes you think it's going to be any different this time.
Don't get smart with me.
I'm not getting smart with you. If you played this game the way you said you played, you would have won a long time ago.
Shut up! I'll tell you who is going to win. I'll show you who's going to win. And just concentrate on your cards.
It's your discard.
I know it's my discard.
I hope you lose. I hope you lose so bad.
I'll show you this way. God damn it, never quiet. That's all we need now. Oh, why don't you pick up one of my discard and gin on me, huh? You need more than good luck for this, don't you?
You have to be a victim of bad luck, don't you, Weller?
Watch your cards.
Because if it wasn't bad luck, it would have to be something else, wouldn't it, Weller?
I said watch your cards.
If it wasn't bad luck, maybe you think you play this game a whole lot better than you think you play it.
You are asking for it, Fonzie. I tell you.
If it wasn't bad luck with your business partners, maybe it would have to be bad judgment, or better still, maybe they were just better businessmen than you were.
Shut your fucking mouth. You don't know a thing about it.
Don't you use that word with me.
I will use any word, any fucking word I like.
You're just like the foul mouth I had. There I was with a 2-year-old baby listening to such filth.
You must have a goddamn good reason for using it.
I fixed his wagon. He came home one night with a half a load on, and I had everything he owned in the street. I mean, right out in the street, and that was the end of that.
I would have knocked your bloody teeth in.
I would have had you thrown in jail so quick it would have made your head spin.
Bullshit.
Don't you think I wouldn't? Besides, Walter was too much of a coward for that.
You don't have too many kind things to say about the men in your life, do you?
When it comes to men, I admit I've been very unlucky.
What?
I haven't had much success.
You've been unlucky.
All right!
Well, it seems as though you have the same kind of bad luck that you've been telling me about. Because it has to be bad luck. Otherwise, maybe it's the fact that it's you. That you are a really self-righteous.
All right, you've made your point. Shut up and play the cards.
You want this card. This is the card you want. Damn it, I'm going to have to give it to you.
That was stupid. You gave me a queen 3 plays ago. I'll take it.
I had no choice, you idiots.
Don't you call me an idiot. Don't you ever call me an idiot, you fucking bastard.
Play a card.
All
I'll show you who's going to win. One. Beat. Beat. I'm so close.
Jim.
Jen?
Jim.
Jen! Jen!
Willie, go ahead.